I came up with the name Woodkid like a while ago, but I never really understood how much it meant within the project that I've been making on the Golden Age, my first album. The whole story that I've been building slowly is about the story of that kid that grows up and becomes an adult, which seems a very universal theme, but I did it in a way that was very visual and symbolic in a way. So I took an environment that was made out of wood, that was very organic, very natural, probably remains of the countryside. And I translated it into the world of marble, more of a city, which is a city you can see in that video that I did for one of my singles, Run Boy Run. The video that I just did is more about that organic environment that the kid is from. So yeah, it's basically that story of that child that escapes the countryside and collides with the city, which for me is the best symbol for the collision with the adult age. And as he grows up, he's slowly going to be swallowed by that city almost. He's going to turn into marble. Well, I'm inspired by any form of art, to be honest. I think classical painting has been a great influence for me because that's what I grew up with when I was studying arts and studying artistry. It's something that really shocked me in a way because the emotion of it came also from the technicity of it and the craft of it, how it's painted and how the perfection of it in a way. It's something that was really inaccessible for me as a younger artist. I feel like I've always been obsessed by this quest for perfection almost. And that's something that you find in classic painting, that you find in some forms of art right now, in contemporary art, but I feel like it's something that we are losing a little bit. There are millions of uncomfortable places I'd love to be in. Being in an uncomfortable place is the best way to learn, the best way to extend your brain space. I do think education is what will save the world, basically. It sounds very cliche to say that, but education is not necessarily where you think it is. Education is also in us, the Western world, and us, pseudo-educated people. And as an artist, I found out that I can educate myself even more by going where I'm uncomfortable, by being with people I would never think I would one day hang out with, by going in places that I would never think I would be in. For example, first time I went to the ballet was not that long ago when I went to the NYCB, and I saw these people dancing and I was like, wow, I'd never be able to do that. And it never really occurred to me that I would one day try to work on that field or try to do something. And right now the only thing I want to do is try it. Of course, all I've done was about going towards feature film, right? I've been working in music that was cinematic. I've been working on music videos that are cinematic, that are inspired by, for some of them, the cinema work of the camera work of some big directors that I worship. All I've done so far is going towards feature film. So of course it's going to be a zone that I've never explored, where I'm going to go after this whole tour and album. So that's one place I want to go, but there are millions of other places I want to explore.